Swami was born in Andhra Pradesh, in Puttaparthi, but he belongs to the whole world. He was a universal citizen, if you may call him. You, all the beloved devotees of Bhagwan seated before me and the ones seated on the dais, we are so fortunate. We must realize how fortunate we are to be the followers, the devotees of Bhagwan himself. A Purna Avatara, he descended on earth 23rd November 1926. Even his birth was heralded by some unusual happenings in that small house. And he used to have a lot of fun creating things, materializing things for his little friends when he was a child, just like you. He had a playful childhood, and at the age of 14 is not a very big age, just a teenager. At the age of 14 he said, "This is it. I am not going to school. My devotees are calling me and I am there to serve them. I have come to serve my devotees." And that is the avatarhood that he proclaimed. And when he proclaimed his avatarhood, it has been celebrated, being celebrated all across the world, because he has following all over the world. I don't think there's any other spiritual head who has talked about the universality of religions. Any spiritual head will say that their religion is the best. The Hindu spiritual heads may say that Hinduism is the best. And Muslim would say, yes, our religion is the best. And so the Christian would say that his religion is the best. But what did Swami tell us? He has not come here to start a new religion. He has come here, taken birth to make us better human beings, to make us better Christians, to make us better Hindus, and to make us better Muslims. His language has always been, like what he said in his own words, language of the heart. There's only one religion, and there's only one caste, the caste of humanity, the religion of love. So this is how his preachings have been very, very simple. You all are here because of all the problems you have been facing in life at young ages. I want to remind you, take the example of Bhagwan Satya Sai Baba. Let's go back in time where he was born in Puttaparthi, a very, very remote village in the most backward district of Andhra Pradesh, Anantapur. Puttaparthi did not even have a proper road for even the bullock carts to ride. But Swami's glory was such, even as a young teenager, that people from all over, including kings and queens, royalty, started coming to him. He would call all of them to see, right from the poor people to the topmost in the country would come to him. How many presidents have not come? How many prime ministers, not only of our country, but from all over the world? How could one young little person, a being, would achieve so much in a lifetime? That little backward Puttaparthi village today is the landmark of India. He made it a landmark for India just through his love, through his compassion that he had for each and every human being in every form of life.